and the B reverses and things like that, you're like, oh, this character's actually got some sauce to it.
But you got to put in the effort to make that happen. Ness Boy puts in the effort to make that happen. So it might sound like a random Elite Smasher tag, but make no mistake, this kid has got moves.
Yo, shout out to Salt Lord for Salt Lord, and he's already getting started. Oh man, the combos are out. And MkLeo is already eating a huge amount of percent, but trying to answer back immediately with that down air.
See, this is why I always say it is not the character that's lame. It is never about the character. It's about the player, because nobody likes fighting against Ness. But when Ness Boy goes at it, you go, oh, man. Oh,
also,
this character can do that.
How do you come out swinging like this against MkLeo, by the way? Like, you start off like that. No shortage of confidence here.
What other choice do you have, right? Go in with confidence and just say, you know what? Whatever I can make happen, I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah, no fear for Nessboy going off the stage trying to get that kill. And yeah, this is super scary. The counter attacks from the ledge from Byleth are usually really good, but let's see. Oh, he does not know the counterplay.
And what is that counterplay? Because honestly, at this point, I've forgotten.
You can jump after a certain time. If they guess the time you jump, they can release it to hit you. But it's after, I think it's the 12 hits of the charge. It might be 13.
Thank you for the scrolls, because I literally forgot what to do about that, because I would have gotten hit like that.
Deep edge guard for Leo, and it's going to force a recovery. Low for Salt Boy, but he's just too far away.
Yeah, Nessboy was trying to go for the immediate recovery. Sometimes what you can do instead is you can go for the bounce, but I think he was hoping that the straightforward was going to do it.
Not enough distance, though, but, man, so aggro here
Oh, my
against
God, what
Leo.
a grab.
Holy. That wouldn't have even killed it. He was like, I got to go for it. Let me light up this crowd. Get it going electric, literally.
And trying to time that down tilt perfectly. MkLeo just a hair off. We're going to be probably seeing more of those, as Leo is so good at using that to confirm into kills when his opponents were recovering.
Right now, though, Leo is playing that classic style, the one that we know him for, right, where it's just a lack of mistakes from him. Like, that's always been the definition of watching Leo play, is that if he has an opening, he gets the hit that he is looking for. He does not mess that up, and he does not give you a lot of really big openings. He does not have many vulnerabilities as a player.
Absolutely. And this is a matchup that I think a lot of people will give Byleth a pretty big favor on. But at the same time, at Crown, a very recent tournament, it went Game 5 with Gact. MkLeo was on the back foot, but, you know, did manage to secure it. His advantage state was absolutely crazy, and we're going to see if he can carry that forward in this match against Nessboy.
I was going to point out also really good matchup knowledge from MkLeo, though, because both times that Nessboy's hit him off stage and then turned around at the ledge, Leo's not even trying to wait to react to if that yo-yo is coming out. He knows you turned your back to me at the ledge for this ledge guard. I know you're going to down smash. I'm buffering a get-up attack.
Yep, it's smart knowing that, and it's definitely looking difficult for Nessboy, who is having a hard time finding this kill right now. Needs one big confirm.
And I think the biggest thing is the shock factor seems to have already worn off a little bit. Like, Nessboy came out of the gate swinging, caught Leo off guard a little bit, but Leo seems to have just regained his composure and said, like,
and said
like
360 no scope, full turnaround.
And just like that, the shock factor, that's what it felt like, where Nessboy came out, he had this cool start to the set, quick damage, and got a lead going, but then Leo kind of recomposed himself, said, okay, you know what, you got it. I still know what Ness does. You can only surprise me so many times. You only have so many number of moves that you can throw out. And I know how to play around that.
But that is exactly what MkLeo is so good at. He is good at cooling you off, right? Because he is, again, hard to find the weaknesses in. And if you're starting to overwhelm him, he's really good at righting the ship and saying, I'm not going to let you continue to get away with the same things. But again, coming out the gate swinging, like you said with Nessboy, this is the hyper aggro style that has been really finding purchase. Like, that's what's been working, is when he's rushing down and when he's right up in MkLeo's face, he is forcing him to play guessing games.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, is once Leo gets his spacing, it's really hard to force him out of it. Whereas the start of the game, Leo can't really get there immediately, and that's where Nessboy's been taking advantage. He just has to find a way to stay in that space instead of, you know, resetting once and letting Leo do Leo things.
That forward smash on the platform definitely was buffered, supposed to be a drop through forward air. You know, Nessboy definitely looking for like the maximum technical skill, right? And usually does hit it, but again, the small mistakes do allow MkLeo to get back into the game as he's trying to continue this juggle on the platform, but jeez, man.
Yeah.
He cools you off so fast.
It's this classic Leo advantage state that just takes away your options and makes you feel like you have nothing you can possibly do. As the up air comes out, Ness Boy, this is one of the situations which I think is really difficult as Ness, getting down from above Byleth. Once again, trying to hunt with these up airs. Manages to air dodge out of it, but just eats a grab and a little bit of a bow and arrow for the trouble.
Calling out that air dodge right there, which we saw a couple times from Ness Boy, right? Would then go low and traditionally just use that PK Thunder recovery, but Leo really starting to stack up some damage right now. And again, you know, when Ness Boy's in that advantage and is able to stack on that offensive pressure, it's looking like a really even game, but Leo's done such a good job of escaping. That time, though, waiting for that get-up attack, pulling out the up smash, loving the patience here.
Oh, that dump into the backer, almost taking it, knows he can't get it a second time, just going to go for the guaranteed forward air. A lot easier of an input. That backer can be a very tight input.
Yeah, Ness Boy has been mixing up between using the instant circle and the larger circle, multiple timings, which can mix up Leo because of how long it takes for down air to come out. So if Leo guesses right, though, he can kill every time.
Yeah, down air into the up air, or down tilt rather into the up air, not going to do it, but forward air follow, no chance for Ness Boy to land ever, it seems.
Trying to get Leo on the other side of that magnet, too, to confirm it into a back air, but that was great DI by Leo. Knowing what confirm he's looking for, does find it right here, though, and, man, Ness Boy's really looking for the crazy stuff now.
Leo's off stage. He's got no jump, I don't think, but he's finally able to land back onto the platform. A nair going to force him off stage. He chases him out there and gets the forward air. He's not gone, but he has no air dodge and gives him with the tail.
Using the tail so well. A wall that MkLeo would have to pass to come back to stage, and pass he does not. Ness Boy, with this adaptation against MkLeo, looking a lot better in the second game.
And look at this, Fearless still playing in that mid-range where Byleth dominates because he knows if I back off, Leo's going to get the momentum in this game. I have to scrap up close, and I have to believe in myself. Wasn't able to follow up on that because that move is so safe, but that's exactly the confirm we were looking for last time. Ness Boy looking for the crazy combos once again. Still barely hanging on back to that center stage and racking it up again.
Oh, that was so scary. He goes left with the Thunder. If he goes right, maybe that works.
Yeah, it could have gotten the combo, but now he's in the corner versus MkLeo, fighting his way out with a back air, another neutral air. MkLeo off stage, biting his way off once again with these aerials. So good from the ledge as MkLeo.
Yeah, and a great recovery from Ness Boy. He's going to put him back in the corner. Leo not letting the pressure up the neutral air into the dash attack. No, just barely, and it's a rebuttal from Ness Boy now.
And that nair hit, too, because the shield was low enough that that landing hitbox actually did shield poke right there. These two at such even percents right now. Ness Boy is not quite close enough to get a back throw unless he gets that grab at the ledge. So he's got to scrap a little bit longer.
And a huge trade. Wow, not being able to punish that. And once again, the side B, it covers so much.
Air bar almost taking the stock away, but just great DI from Ness Boy, and it's a forward air. Definitely going to do it from mid-stage.
Wow, yeah, Ness Boy knows it's so close. Gonna run it right back to Hollow Bastion here, going into game 3. And I mean,
is
so close.
He is just on the verge of taking these games every time. And Ness Boy, he is really, really good at adaptation. He lost to Luis a lot of times, but he finally has, not quite found his number, but definitely gotten a couple sets off of him at this point.
Oh, you were talking earlier, Jet, that Ness Boy doesn't go to, a lot of big tournaments, right?
Yeah.
And playing against somebody like Leo and hoping to get that big win, you saw, I think, the nerves kind of come into play there at the end of that game, too, where just your game plan either doesn't deviate or you just can't quite execute the same way, and you're not able to hold fast to what works, right?
Tiny difference between, executing the way you normally do and the way you're like, okay, I need to play safe because if I don't, I'm going to lose.
It gives you like that half fraction of a second of doubt, which again, the way that Ness Boy's been working is that up close scrapping game. And with that half second of doubt, it can really, really throw off your game. And I think that's what we saw there near the end. So the recovery back to that prime mental state from Ness Boy is what we need to see. And we don't get it here on this first stock.
An unfortunate missed tag as Ness Boy not expecting to be sent left, I'm sure, trying to go so deep with that magnet. And if he had gotten it, might have been able to even up the game. But right now, it's so difficult.
Yeah, Leo's looking to put on a little bit of show right now, it feels like. Says almost took game number 2. We're not letting that happen again. Letting you know who I am. I'm the GOAT right now.
I'm actually surprised. I guess Leo thought that recovery wouldn't make it back, but obviously if he got hit by Ness on the way up, he wouldn't have even had the distance to make it back to the ledge right there. But hold up. Ness Boy dropping
such good smash
the combo.
No, I think that was counterplay by Leo.
Saw that PK fire didn't come out either, but Ness Boy still trying to
Has
pick
the
it up.
lead.
Going for the Fernando Tatis, but cannot find it. San Diego is sobbing like I was last night.
Down tilt up air, and oh, another stock down for Ness Boy as MkLeo has really put that fire out. But Ness Boy still trying to make something big happen with that shield pressure.
Oh my God.
That was a call out.
I was
by
not
Ness
expecting
Boy,
that.
saying that you're going to hover up there, try to set up for an aerial on the ledge trap, but that could be the bit of momentum, that spark that he needs to get back into this one.
Once again, cool, calm, and collected. Leo is just pulling out these simple interactions that he knows. He just keeps it going. Couple grabs, a couple nairs, and it could be it.
No,
Yeah, that's
no
going to
double
be an
jump.
upbeat every day of the week. 365 days a year, Leo hits that every single time.
And that's what makes him so good,
Yeah.
right? You put
It's
MkLeo
the
in those
consistency.
situations, and he doesn't drop it. And that's, again, consistency